fit to screen. I mean, always fit to screen, not like this one time.
Oh, in that zombie trilogy game, they should have made it so that the swastikas were all like curvy and pointy, and so they looked like biohazard symbols.
Okay.
If zombie games had original names, you wouldn't know they were zombie games. You create a password? Oh, in case you're a parent?
I guess as a parental lock
a concerned
thing, yeah.
parent giving your kid the zombie shooter?
Yep. It's funny to me how it's always green as the alternative, because, like, if you're colorblind in a certain way, like, that's not going to change the thing.
Oh yeah, if you're red-green colorblind, that's a good point.
Okay.
It certainly looks better than the games that have sweat blood, which is really weird.
I don't care
Censored mode where the zombies hand you a present and give you a thumbs up.
I do kind of love that, honestly.
That would be kind of a fun shtick for a zombie game, to be only the heavily censored version of a zombie game and have just like constant immersion breaks.
Yep.
That might be kind of more fun to play with than the gore. I have not heard of I made a game with zombies in it. Is that like an old Congregate game?
Okay, WASD. That is a stance. One arm totally straight and rigid, so, you know, you can resist that kickback. And the other arm, not that.
This is how people who have never used a gun pose when they hold two guns.
Yep. So, do you want me to, like, click on things, game? Or right-click on things? I can right-click to move instead of using WASD, which is totally a thing you want to do.
X-Plague would have been my second guess.
That's not a zombie, no, that's a rat. False advertising. Also, are those not red exploding? Okay.
Will the rat's blood be green?
I would assume so if I was, Oh, I also just noticed I have infinite ammo, so why am I not just playing the game properly? Wow.
I am weirdly charmed by the extremely Fallout 1 looking visuals.
Yeah. Oh, look at these shell casings just going everywhere. I wonder.
You know what's a funny detail that you'll never be able to stop seeing when you notice it in games is that a whole lot of video games put the gun's shell ejector facing towards your character's face so that when you're in first person you see the shells fly out and it's all dramatic. But in real life you don't want the hot shells flying toward your face.
Hey, maybe you don't. Also, it's so weird to get experience in the form of, like, items on the ground exclusively.
I am so done with experience in games in general. I like it when it's actually meant to, like, from a role-playing perspective, measure a character's long-term development and journey. But when it's just, like, in a game that takes place diegetically over the course of, like, an hour, your character's just, like, imagining new techniques, I find that so ridiculous.
Yeah. Plus, like, MMOs, contrary to the RPG thing, would do so much better if you did not have experience in them.
Yeah,
Like,
my ideal MMO is just like you just have a giant open world and you go on adventures with your friends, and then the loot that you earned was the memories you made along the way.
So I'm curious if there's gonna be any actual like humanoid zombies in this zombie shooter.
I played so much Guild Wars 2, and I spent so much time getting some really nice cosmetics and stuff in that, and that is a less looty game than most. And I don't remember any of that. All I remember is just like, you know, climbing to the top of some cool waterfall and enjoying the vista. Like, that's the stuff that actually stays with you.
I also enjoyed when I played that one. I think we were seeing the other day, should I like both reinstall it and...
Please tell me if you do. I'd be very eager to revisit it with you.
Okay, I will upgrade the infinite ammo pistols to be even better. And I will otherwise ignore everything. Keep playing.
I kind of miss my Char.
Hmm.
I still see Char fan art in furry spaces. Like, not even just like pornographic stuff, just like
Well, I mean,
Char are awesome kind of art. And
game is still
it
in
seems to
active
have stuck with
development.
people. Oh, that's good. I keep getting afraid to check up on it because I know that like any day now it's been long enough to get the announcement, and my heart just can't take that.
These chairs explode in a weird way. You know when you shoot
Sure
a
wasn't
chair,
expecting it to outlive like Heroes of the Storm.
like that's kind of a non-viable genre, I think.
MOBAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a novelty map in Warcraft 3 is not something you can like sustain a whole like collection of several games with.
It's like if Two Fort became a genre. Like what?
Yeah.
I think that's why battle royales are
Okay, you
a fad
just took
that'll
it to the
die
wall
out
there.
too. I mean, everything's a fad that'll die out, but I mean, like, I don't see people in 10 years being like, oh, when is someone gonna revive battle royales?
Yeah. Well, the one Z game that I do not have installed right now was just like something like Z1 Battle Royale, and there were zombies on the title screen, and I'm just like, no, I don't have the strength. Sorry, I just don't. Well, I
How
guess
can we
that's
make
not
a game
true.
that looks both instantly dated and already dated?
Yep. Because, okay, I also have Zombie Shooter 2, which I could install real quick, but I was like curious if they made improvements.
Oh, I wonder if it expands on the lore of Zombie Shooter. I wonder if we get the beloved characters returning.
So, I'm curious, does everybody think this is one of those games which will actually, like, crank the difficulty up if I stick with it, or it's just, like, you know, just continue to have your... How is just the basic gun? I'm basically getting at.
I think this is about the inherent catharsis of shooting zombie.
I guess.
There's yet another. I keep thinking of more layers of problems in the ogre of problems that is zombie games. And another one is that, like, zombies are at their best when they're, like, campy, right? But
Yep.
zombie games are so self-serious.
Yeah.
Like, this game is not fun. I mean, either in the colloquial sense or in the presentational sense.
Or in the actual gameplay, where that's where...
Yes.
Yeah, this is just kind of... This is like a game developed by somebody who always has God mode on, I think.
Yes. Oh, it seems too that like a lot of zombie games, all they really have going for them is like the ultra violence.
Yep.
But I think that when we're in like a post NRS Mortal Kombat world, you gotta like, you gotta at least do a backflip or something, right?
Yep. It's kind of amazing how much blood flies out of them before they die. It's like they get hit with one bullet and there's just this like massive squib on their back.
I'm not immediately remembering what Drake and the 99 Dragons is, but it sounds good. What is it again? I feel like there's a niche to fill in hyper-violent fighters to like bring back all the old B-movie kind of things, like Demon Sword
Can you
and
just like, please just
Last Dragon. I'll like have a crossover fighter that's just all those old movies
press
camping.
spacebar to rebirth? That sounds,
To rebirth.
which just puts me right back at the start of the level with all my stuff and everything's still dead. Wait, is everything still dead or is there just more stuff now? On top of the existing corpses, and I could just like continue to intentionally die and flood the map with so many dead zombies until it crashes.
How are the pistols better than a shotgun? That's how you know this isn't a serious zombie game, is the shotgun isn't the best weapon. It's the best weapon in Resident Evil. It's the best weapon
And
in
the
Left 4
checkpoint that I
Dead.
hit stayed, so then the whole like go backwards through the level thing doesn't happen because I just start
Oh.
right next to the exit.
Oh, right.
Ugh.
It's like if in Hotline Miami, you just respawn at the beginning of the level.
Yeah. With everybody still dead. So okay, zombie shooter sucks.